Cancer, it is time to take action. My guides around me are saying it's time to take a step into a new direction. No matter where you're at, this is moving into, and it is a choice on what you're going to do. But if you choose to move into a certain path, opening up a certain door, it is going to bring something flying in from out of the blue that you are going to absolutely be amazed and love. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Cancer. So you guys, right now the energy is shifting and it's a big deal, and it will be all the way through the end of the year, but this first 6 months of this year are vitally important. So we're going to look at the energy from now until June 20th. There's a big energy shift going on right now, and some of you are going to be swept into it and kind of move into this and feel like you're going to be glided into something much better. Now they're telling me that you may have been feeling a little bit trepidatious about making this move, seeing, because it has everything to do with your soul purpose, everything to do with all of that stuff you went through. And I'm talking the nasty negative things that you went through, the people that you went through, the broken hearts. So look at the broken heart card came out. Okay, feeling like you were stabbed in the back and broken and depleted and lost hope. And they're saying you rebuilt yourself with this, I was going to say circle, the Empress, the circle. This is the completion circle right here. This represents you completing a cycle. When we get the Empress card, this is a big deal, Cancer. That means you have accomplished this big moment of breaking through all of this, healing yourself, picking yourself up, and you're probably already feeling like you're moving in a new direction, feeling like whatever you're meant to do, whether that's with people, a new job, a new experience, a new project, humanitarian, whatever it is. We're going to look at people around you in just a moment, then I'll give you that last guided message. This is a little different reading. This Empress is saying it's time for you to really take a different path and move towards your soul purpose. The Six of Cups, happy fond memories of the past. But when you were a child, you saw and you knew what you were supposed to do. And I feel some of you have started to go in that direction. You got your education done, you got your certification, you enhanced yourself, you enhanced your life. But I see it stopped. That's what they're showing me, is it stopped, Cancer. And you may have gotten involved with somebody. It could be somebody from your family, somebody from an outside relationship, somehow partnership, moving to a new area. And some of you, I see, you felt lonely and withdrew. Okay, so it's like you went so far and then just took a break. And now it's time to take a step in the right direction. This direction is so positive, you can't imagine. The Wands. Wands represents passion, excitement, sensuality, meaning that you've reconnected with yourself. You're en route to actually expanding further in your creativity and your ability to stand in front of people. And I definitely see some of you are in front of people. You may be a coach, a life coach, a job coach. And for a lot of you, I feel it's more like a spiritual coach. Maybe you're like myself, a minister. And you are moving into this amazing path of, oh, I see flowers coming down, people throwing flowers at you. This is the rewards. This is the compliments. This is the thank you. Now that can indicate flowers on some of the social media, how they give you flowers when you stand up and talk, especially when you're on live shows. And that's what this is talking about. Your time for you to step into this beautiful public setting. Now, again, that doesn't mean you have to actually be in a public setting, but this may be you getting into a position of leadership, taking leadership, and people are going to listen to you. And for a lot of you, you may have felt throughout your life that, and we're going to look at the people around you, that nobody heard you. And it may have been since childhood, where you weren't meant to be on the platform or talking to people. But yet, you may have been feeling over the last 3-4 years, maybe 3 to 4 months for some of you, because again, this is like a new acceleration. So you saw things, but then you like took a break. You just took a break. You had some inner struggles on what you were going through. You had inner struggles with people. This is arguing with family and friends around you. Some of you had somebody tell you you weren't meant to be on a platform. You aren't supposed to help people in the way that you thought. Maybe that's a yoga instructor or a health nutritionist. Perhaps it's a psychologist for some of you. Counseling, therapist. The communication that this person was bringing you was not good, and it was creating a lot of turmoil. Whoever this individual was, and I feel for a lot of you, it is actual family, all right? Now, this may be a memory of a family member that you had to escape, and it took quite some time. It took a really long time, but right now you're on a break because you healed it. You've conquered it, you've seen it. But when we go through different phases of our journey, even if you've already accelerated into a different level, you're not around these people, you've healed it, but now you're still on another break. Make sure you're meditating and going deep within, because you have a bigger purpose than what you're doing today. That bigger purpose may be in a completely different direction, and for most of you, I feel it's actually a stem off of what you're doing. You've already trained for it. They're telling me you've already trained for it. You already have inner knowledge, great inner knowledge, like the owl. And you may be seeing an owl nearby. Now, I just posted a blog on my website. Check that out. It's talking about birds, and owl is part of it. And that will have everything to do with what I'm talking about. So Cancer, this is just like this amazing, and I keep wanting to call you Aries, okay? Because Aries stands up in a public platform, right? That charisma, that charm. So if you have Aries as a rising, and I say that, that's probably why, because I really feel that strong. Whether you're dealing with somebody or moving into that particular characteristic trait, zodiac trait, that's what you're meant to do. But you have a path in front of you. Look at this. Here we go. Wands again. That's where the Aries comes from, by the way. Making a decision. Do I stay in what I'm doing, or do I move forward? Because moving into our soul purpose has a lot of fear attached to it. It has trepidation to it, where yeah, maybe, okay, I'll do it in a little bit. Let me take a break. Well, they're saying you're on a break. Whoever this person is actually helped you get into one path, and now your path is going into a different direction. The opening is coming in. That's what the energy is doing. It is shifting to help you at this time. So it's a very powerful energy shift that's coming in for you, Cancer, and it's going to be incredible, like really a big deal for you. Some of you, I do see it has a lot to do with counseling, therapy. It may be online counseling sessions, social worker. Oh, I even saw a pharmacist. It may have to do with helping people help themselves heal their bodies and go, hey, look, you got it again. The Two of Wands. Now, this one's a little different because he's looking at the world. You can see I like this one better because in this one is lowered. This is the past. This is the future. And if we move into this new expansion of what's going on, Cancer, you've got something so much better. And it doesn't matter where you're at. Whatever you're doing, this is a growth spurt that is going to make you celebrate and enjoy life. You're going to meet somebody very new that will help you along the way. And I don't think that it's like a romantic partner. I feel it's actually going to be a person who comes into your life for a moment. Some of you, it may turn out to be a friendship, a long-lasting friendship, but it feels more like they're coming in, like they're an angel in a human body, coming in to say, come on, Cancer, we're going to help you, and we're going to move forward. This is very powerful energy around the sign of Cancer and between now and June 20th. So let me read you the last message, and then I will give you the guided messages from my guides that they want you to hear for this time. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you. Wow, that's what I mean. There's something coming in that is going to be so indicative of what you already knew. It is going to help you reach that goal. So let's hear what your guides have to say, okay? Cancer, we are here to help you on your journey. We are laughing and frolicking because that's what we want you to do. You usually enjoy life, and right now you're taking a break, a well-deserved break. However, it is time, as the sun is passing, the moon is passing, it is time to jump into this energy shift. It won't last long, and we want to help you get into this new vibration. But this one is different. This one will last for years to come. This is what you've created. This is what you've asked for. It will bring you love, money, and security. It will bring you everything from a spiritual level to connect with us and stay connected, as well as in the human existence. We are here for you. Call upon us and we will guide you. Thank you. All right, you guys. Much love.